Hello everyone and welcome again to the semi-finals of ChromeX's SASO Roulette 2. This is the winner's bracket semi-final, meaning the winner here moves on to the final on January the 6th, playing for $175, but of course the loser is still not out and will have one more shot and is guaranteed top 3 anyway. Once again, thanks for ChromeX for organizing this one and editing this match. And just like in this other tournament a couple hours ago, I still have a Joker, Yoshi with me. Hello, welcome.
Joker's well asleep by now.
Yeah, it's sleep time in Great Britain, but apparently not here yet. So very hyped for this one, and we will have the first spin here in just 45 seconds. First to 6 points, so gonna have a lot of maps here potentially.
Yeah, today we have Bangkok, Berlin, Author, Holiday Hoarders, A House Built on Sand, and Miami, Haven, and Colorado band. Those are some very understandable bands for SASO Roulette. Oh, Fuchsia Raid.
Hey, thank you for the raid back. Raided you after a match and now back for another match here. So hopefully it's going to be a nice one. Going to work on the title very soon, but it's almost top of the hour, so I will reveal the spin first and then work on the behind the scenes stuff after. Yoshi, here's the first spin. Would you mind reading this one out?
Yeah, so we have Jordan Cross needs to be eliminated with a cleaver, and Ken Morgan with a falling object, and they have to bring a loud pistol instead of a silenced one.
Which is going to make the Ken falling object kill really exciting because there's no winches in Bangkok. It is going to be
Nope.
It's going to be a loud pistol shot, and Jordan Cleaver is also a big track. Starting suit, you can't really get the cleaver and the early peekaboo, so going to be a long one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really interested to see how they do Jordan, because you can't get him in that first cycle because there's not enough time to grab the cleaver.
I also need to contradict myself already because you don't have to use a loud firearm. You can still bring in your silenced sniper rifle, and I think that's what Peach is bringing here to distract people, shoot some cameras, and get closer to Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, you might not even want to bring a loud pistol if you have a sniper. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, because the kills don't require a pistol, so it just takes up a slot which is not required to have. Otherwise, I don't even know which items you want to use here in Phanium with an early restart there, trying to get through these groundkeepers.
Looks like we're seeing a peekaboo from Pigiero, so maybe he's gonna peekaboo, ISO Jordan, and then come back with the cleaver.
Yeah, which is going to be a long chip there, but that's a restart. PG missing the peekaboo timing.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna be long, but it's the only way that maybe he knows it's safest to do it.
That's basically what happens in almost all Bangkok spins, where you would have a suit involved in regular roulette. You need to get to the peekaboo time, but the cleaver makes the timings very difficult there, and that's a close range sniper shot. I have had NPCs die in regular roulette, but that was a couple body shots. Second time around they died, but it's a one shot in with these snipers.
Yeah, there's a funny clip of a spectator accidentally shooting one of the Sigale guard ghosts.
Just need to make sure if the title is correct, but
I think it was already fine for me.
yeah, maybe just some people need a restart there, a refresh there, but
yeah.
Now it's all fine, and a couple of restarts mean that Phanium has a tiny bit of lead, but now already 2.5 minutes are gone. Going to be a long spin regardless. Phanium gets Jordan down, knocking out to the pool ball, and yeah, now it's the chip to get the cleaver, and this is what makes the spin really hard. I think this part of the route is the difficult one, getting through the tech crew area, but now you have to do it multiple times.
Yeah, it's a lot of backtracking. I'm not really sure how you would do this spin.
I mean, they are the semifinalists, not us, but I feel like I couldn't really do this route multiple times. I would go down to the cleaver first and then catch Jordan.
Where would you catch Jordan though if you can't do the peekaboo?
Then around the 2, 3, 4 minute mark, he will be upstairs and you can still find some peekaboo spots. near the
Oh,
fountain
okay.
or where the guitar is.
Oh, right. That's true. That's true.
The cleaver is unique, so it will always going to be the main kitchen area next to It's Only Numbers. Now it's a Pidgey lead there, as Phanium got caught trespassing on the atrium rooftop, and yeah, I think Pidgey's best to just KO that recording crew, and that's one less NPC to worry about.
What?
Welcome Tino, this is suit only all the way. Not only the kills need to be in suit, but can't change disguises.
Oh, man.
And that is now Pidgey going to the kitchen area. The explosive phones, I'm curious to see. I think that's for another kill.
That's an interesting grab. It's not for a kill.
Pidgey's been talking to me about can fall, and that he needs a phone for that, and the explosive phone is an explosive item, so he could lure Ken that way, but for falling object it's not needed.
A flash phone would do the same thing. Unless you need the explosive.
Yeah, we've had that discussion as well, and Pidgey said that the flash phone is in a different category and therefore isn't allowed in the
Oh my
loadout.
god, yeah. Yeah, flash phone is in tools and explosive phone is in explosives.
Which I find really funny. Like,
yeah, it's essentially the same thing unless you like let an NPC pick it up.
Yep. But Pidgey has the cleaver and a big peekaboo there, but gets out of the kitchen. One last enforcer dodge, who will look towards 47, but back in public areas, no worries.
Good day to you, sir.
Phanium's turn to get back down to the kitchen. Hides that sniper back, and those groundskeepers are running away, no worries. Oh, but that's a big peekaboo and red in the very end. Phanium, another restart.
Oh.
What?
was kind of close there, and Peach is looking for that falling object spot, but the weapon lure is not helping him. Peach is going to use the loud pistol. The sniper is not near him anymore.
We're using a coin for this? No, maybe not.
This is 2 misses and still green guns,
Wow.
but lots of enforcers around. Hopefully PJ can get out of the area.
Please, no panic. Everything is under control.
And that seems just sorted. Wow. It's a close call there by PJ after 2 missed shots, but that's a big lead for him now.
Yeah, just has to get back to Jordan now.
Yep, it's basically the start of the spin with... I'm not sure where the sniper is, but it's going to be without the sniper, I guess. Oh, but the groundskeepers are in a much better situation. After the beginning of the run, they go on their different routes, so... Easy way back for PG.
Yeah, it's a nice timing.
PG is very... taking a very close turn and isn't really mindful of the cameras, but still looking fine for him with green guns. Though this is such a tough situation, you can't really be in a lot of places because of all these enforcers and the camera. Now the last recording crew turns away and PG can get back and do his second kill without any problems. I just don't see what Phanium can do anymore. I think the sensible route is very straightforward. You can't really gain or lose a lot of time. PG now getting the second kill and can go to an exit. Probably the main one.
Yeah, they're doing the exact same things here, so it's just down to execution. There's no improving the route.
I think the only what if of this spin was what if they go for the cleaver first and Jordan second and somehow get a kill in the way, but with both doing the same thing. That didn't make much of a difference. Peach still needs to dodge one last recording crew. Yeah, the distractions are not working out for Phanium, but won't make much difference here because Peach just so perfect after that first trip. I think it's the second try from him.
Yeah, the second try is always very, very good in a match like this.
And less than 10 minutes into the spin, she will be exiting already. Little bit over 9 minutes of real time and sub 7 in game. We've talked about this being a long spin and there was some back and forth, but PG did it with barely any waiting. It's a solid first map win on his own map pick and it's going to be a 2-0 lead.
Huh?
Welcome to the HITMAN.
It really is the part where we could say GG early, I guess, because it's such a smooth long run to the suit exit. Oh no!
Oh my
No
god!
way! It's,
No, there's no way!
how do you do? I guess I apologize, but how did
No,
you
I've
come
done
to
that before too. I've done that before too, like exiting on contracts. Oh my god. That is awful.
The one time it was absolutely over. There. What a self-inflicted wound.
We were just talking about how it's impossible to rip. Oh my god, the commentator's curse.
I mean, there are some bad commentators' curses, but this in comparison, this close to the end, and it just unpacks the sniper because of quick impact, quick prompt.
That's not even something you're gonna think about in a match. Like, why do I need to like drop my briefcase? I'm going to the exit, but
Yeah.
man, that's awful.
And a quick story about the irony of this SASO Roulette 1 in the winter, or maybe it has been spring. You had to leave with your default loadout, which included the sniper all the time. Which PG didn't like and really liked the new rule where you didn't have to leave with the sniper. But this time around he had the sniper on, had it in the briefcase and still quick prompt unpacked it. Oh my goodness.
There's some tragic rips we got today. Like earlier with Joker in the stalactite, like at the very end.
This day is not kind for late trips.
No, it's not.
This is now officially Phanium's longest run because this was his latest trip. Trying to get through this these two NPCs. Oh my god, the whoosh there is still there.
What?
Okay.
Excuse me,
So
I
scary.
think
It seems Phanium can get back to the public area as
Oh,
PG lures the
my God.
second NPC and somehow finds the body. I think through the mirror. PG's right there.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't in like direct sight, but he was a head turn. I don't know.
I'm just really speechless about that trip.
That was a gunshot. Watch out.
And it's right when Phanium stopped with the early struggles and has a run going, although we still have to see this falling object kill, which didn't really work out for him in bingo.
No, it didn't. He was struggling a lot getting at second cycle. He got like at least 3 NTKs on Otis.
But
I would hope after that he'd maybe want to change up his strats. I don't know.
I think this is what Phanium did in his final round, the successful one, the coin throw for Otis.
Oh yeah, to delay him.
And now can be absolutely alone. The one difference here is in bingo you could have done this with any silenced pistol. Now you either have the loud pistol or the silenced sniper, so it's a large weapon. There's a little pause on Ken's side. I think this is when Otis reached the coin and called in that nothing happened.
This looks good, yeah.
Yep, still green, and unlike PG's loud pistol shot, this won't cause any panic. Phanium can go right back to Jordan. So what now about this area? Phanium is contemplating between different distractions, still has a couple of coins to turn the groundskeeper around, no bullets needed to use. Now the sniper rifle too.
Huh?
Not sure if that was to shoot the camera. That felt like more of a ceiling shot to me. Not honestly sure about that one. See, I'm now incredibly worried to say anything, but what is
Yes.
factual? Phanium will in fact get the second kill, and then something will happen before a potential exit.
There goes
I
my
just
next
hope he doesn't do the exact same thing. That would be insane.
It really would be, and both of them are season 1 players as well, so it may be instinct to repack the sniper
Yeah.
and bring it to the exit, but I just hope it won't happen.
That would only happen if you did the fast interact, which obviously you don't need to do, but it's just like speedrunner muscle memory.
Yeah. And it's, if you tell it yourself, it's not even giving you any advantage.
No, it's just habit.
Yeah, and there's a body found.
Oh no.
Was
Wow.
that, I think the door stayed open perhaps, and Neil or his partner saw the body through the door.
Oh, big whoosh from Pigiero, but it should be fine.
This is insane. 15 minutes are passed, and that's a green gun found trespassing. Still not
Oh
over,
my
but someone else
God.
is coming. Oh, PG almost saved this one. Almost got very lucky, but his 3-minute lead is gone.
Wow, this is so back and forth. This is insane.
Fuchs said that Phanium definitely checked the door being closed, and that feels like something that we would also do. So now the plot thickens. It felt like the door maybe reopened, or is just a very unfortunate wall hack. Tragic rip for both of them right now, and they are back to even. Good luck, Chrome, if this is going photo finish.
What the hell? Wonder what that was.
Then I remember Chris's message from last match where he really enjoyed talking about the same single strat being retried over and over again. I think we are seeing the same thing because there's not a lot to commentate over the next
Yeah,
couple of
we're
minutes.
just the same spats.
Yeah. Joker, Peekaboo, and KO into kitchen infiltration, getting the cleaver and second cycle folding object. We've seen it from both players now.
Is this the Joker peekaboo?
Like what they would... I've seen both sides. Oh, but this is insta-red. Both directions have been done a lot. Maybe Joker does it more in bingo lately, or what was the reference to?
Oh, I thought you called it the Joker peekaboo. Did I miss you?
Oh, the Jordan Peekaboo, sorry.
I heard Joker peekaboo. And Joker's actually in chat.
But we summoned him, so apparently it's not his bedtime yet.
No, it's not.
Why is he talking about, I'm sorry, Joker. It's another Phanium restart. They just cannot get going through this area.
Yeah, it's the British version of the class.
With an accent, I love it. So this is why this is really annoying Bangkok spin, because you need to go up to get Jordan, down, and then back up to kill him, and then down to exit, which is 4 ways to mess up the recording crew section of the map. And this is hard enough when you only have to do it twice.
I gotta start calling this the Joker peekaboo now.
Good Joker, I hear about some football results, so my condolences there. .30-second PG lead. It's an almost missed peekaboo, but is that going for a... Oh, Jordan turned about really quickly, man. Is he able to save it? No! What's Jordan going for?
Where is he going? Is he going all the way? Wait, what?
That was uncharacteristically so, quick for a peekaboo. Like, he immediately turned around.
Oh, and he's back in his normal spot. Interesting.
Can he get a peekaboo again? Yes.
I think he did.
What is happening? And Phanium will now catch up because his peekaboo is working first try.
This is such a weird day with like your SASO Roulette and the Alexa thing and like all the rips. Like this.
I did want to talk about Alexa, but now we have to talk about another restart from Phanium because the silent attack
That was nothing.
with the
Oh my
pool ball was seen.
I don't get that.
So it's back to a PG lead. And now PG with red guns. Luckily it's not the 2016 complication where you cannot allow to have red or yellow guns. It does surprise me that the main approach wasn't changed. Because the more I think about it, you just really don't want to infiltrate the studio twice. Which means you really gotta go for Ken first. So I agree with Codes there. But they are sticking with what they know and with what they practiced in the last almost 20 minutes now.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you're doing this for so long, you learn all the things that can rip you. So it's better to keep what you're doing than learn something new on the fly. You know?
shitty, Ben.
Yeah, well, you apparently think that you know everything about it, but
Huh.
No.
there's always something. Like that recording crew who will now turn towards PG twice. And that is going to be a full peekaboo and trying to save it. That will be the briefcase gone, which is, I think, best for PG because he can't repack it back in the public area.
Yeah.
Although I think he wants that briefcase actually for
Falling
falling objective, but now it's...
crew.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you just gonna drop it. Maybe that's for the best.
I think he won't have a...
Oh, but he has to use a striker for Ken.
For the entire distraction area, yes. He can do this
Yeah.
shandy with that, no problem. But
Yeah, man. I assume he still has coins, but it should be fine. And there's plenty of coins on this map.
yeah,
Well, I don't know if they're in suit only spots where you can get them. But...
PG's second shot at the second cycle.
Let's do this, boys.
Is that
Falling
green?
object.
I think so. Yeah.
There's Otis still alive and kicking. But now PG is surrounded by the guards. Oh, I think he needs to hide here a little until they calm down.
Let's go.
God. Well, Jordan's not going anywhere.
That's true.
And it looks clear. Over.
Bloody hell.
I'm not sure if PG has the cleaver in this run because PG spent a lot of time grabbing or trying to grab the briefcase and then losing the sniper as well in the process.
Sir?
Yeah, I don't think so, because he was just coming back with the sniper from the pipes. I don't think so. Yeah, he's heading over to the kitchen right now.
Which is now being grabbed by Phanium, and that's two NPCs distracted with the one cleaver throw. Such a trap at the moment, but I think Phanium can get out of the kitchen. PG's loud pistol goes delayed action there, delayed illegal action.
That's awful.
This was his second longest run. We don't talk about his longest run now, but wouldn't have been missing much after grabbing that cleaver.
We got gunshots. Hold the area.
Wonder if Phanium has the time to do the same thing with the coin.
Looks like it. Got the coin in hand.
I think he's after the phone call and in the generic talking to Otis part, so I think he's fine there.
All right, you've got my attention.
That should be Otis reacting, yeah.
Yep, he's going all the way around. It's plenty of time.
And this is going to be the silenced sniper kill. Jack in the same position. Every timing is the same here. Don't really expect Phanium's kill to go wrong in many ways. I'm not guaranteeing anything anymore.
So use your words like a normal person, not this passive-aggressive bullshit.
But Phanium's getting deeper in his run. Yes, Tinort, I can only recommend joining this one. Only getting better and better with fine-tuning of the complications and the spins conditions. Phanium gets a green gun, falling object kill.
Really?
PG almost exactly 3 minutes behind, but that's not a guarantee for anything. Still a lot of spin to go for Phanium. Who will now take his time to wait out the groundskeeper until he's exactly and fully out of the way, and this is the big part. Ceiling shot for the tech crew. I can only hope that that part wasn't related to Phanium's last body found. But I don't think so.
Yeah, you never know.
Ceiling shot didn't work out, and now Phanium cannot do it again because that's bullet impact. His best move is to wait out that one tech crew inside. This one outside is not as much of a problem because he's never going to look towards 47 for a while.
Vegan birthday cake.
And then the extra Phanium caution there to check the body away from the door,
First it was high
just
carb,
in case.
low fat. Then it was high fat, low carb.
That's my point. Usually when rock stars make outrageous demands, it's because they can...
Okay.
Phanium will be the first player to get Jordan for the second time, if I'm not mistaken. But still, the exfiltration going to be oh so important.
Hey?
Interesting
There goes
drag
my
there. I
next
mean,
ex
if you're gonna
husband.
drag him like that, why not just box him?
That's a good question. It's not a lot of extra time there is, for sure.
No, it's not. And you've been in this spin for 25 minutes, your opponent's also struggling, so 2
Exactly.
seconds isn't gonna hurt.
Phanium has the perfect timing on all these recording crews, and oh no, there's the briefcase. Just
Oh,
drop
no.
everything, please.
Or maybe he still wants the sniper. Yeah, here. Don't pick up. Yeah, drop it.
I mean,
I'm not saying anything because he didn't hide Jordan and I, you know.
yes,
You never know.
it's Jordan and the recording crew who could be found, and I guess Phanium could accidentally unholster the striker that he has. I think these are the 3 things that can rip him.
I don't think a striker's gonna happen.
Come in, command. How copy?
No, just randomly pressing the button. PG gets a red gun, falling object there, so it wouldn't be close this time. Incredible heartbreak for PG to lose this map after basically not exiting with SA, finishing the spin but not getting 5 stars, but Phanium might just do the same.
Unless he punches this guard in the face, I think he's fine.
Maybe if the controller triangle is the same for exiting and for attacking the 10 PC, but Phanium is out after couple seconds, less than 27 minutes. What an incredible first map there. Right, that's my cue to hide all these and update the score. Yep, they are already going to the next map, so
I got some clips too.
part-time co-caster and full-time clip creator. Saw the body through the door. What?
Big whoosh.
Am I hearing myself?
It should be fine.
This is insane. 15 minutes are past, and that. Thanks, PG, for making me cringe on stream. I'm gonna use Phanium's audio from now. It is just really unfortunate for sure. First to 6 today as well. Chrome with the answer there. The final will be first to 10 points, and I think it's RNG all the way. Chrome might have to confirm or deny that there. What a map, and it doesn't get any easier because Berlin is Phanium's pick, and then we are, without much spoilers, going to go to some interesting maps, not necessarily known to main mission players. Next spin is at 31 past the hour, so I have a little over 2 minutes to update this spin. Just going to have all 5 targets there. It's going to be a lot of typing here, apologies for that. I really enjoyed the Berlin I played a couple hours ago against Scruffy. It had electrocution, battle axe and combat knife. I think those are 3 very interesting kills, if not quick, but
Learn from it, gentlemen.
has some nice ways to do them.
That's 2. Don't make this personal or you'll get sloppy. And clearly he's not making that mistake.
What kind of kills would you like to see, Yoshi? Can't you talk about them because I know the spin by now, but
Oh, we had it last match, but I want to see Battle Axe again because you went for the one in the biker hideout, and Scruffy went for the one you have to dig up in the shovel. So it was interesting to see the 2 different strats.
Agent Sam, report. Are you there?
this is really funny because I've looked it up on HITMAN just to be sure, because from Roulette I know the biker area, but I can't really get that in suit, but I didn't want to risk it.
The map was on our side.
So I looked up on heatmaps and there was only one battle axe. I suppose the other battle axe is named a bit differently because
It's
of...
not. It's the same.
So do you get the 2 pop-ups if just search for battle axe?
You Yeah, you do. I did it in the. I did like during the match, and I think you might not have seen it because you have to scroll down a little bit to see the woods area. Like if you're just at club and you type battle axe, you just see you have to like actually drag your map down.
It's just really interesting to me, honestly. But hopefully that will
It's
happen.
the same level too. I don't know what else. I don't know, maybe like fire axe or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good call as well.
Give us all 3 axes: old axe, battle axe, fire axe,
It is time, right?
and
31.
scrap sword.
Well, these are the 5 kills, which I'm gonna quickly read out after starting the timer.
Okay.
We have pistol elimination, we have poison, we have falling object, as well as fire and explosion, with the 2016 complication. In fact, no red or
Ooh.
yellow guns are allowed at any point in the round.
That's an interesting complication because you have the most amount of targets here, so you can't let them see you.
Yep, and I think this will be tough right from the beginning because you might want to use Agent Green for the pistol elimination and gotta make sure you... Well, Pidge is so quick here that he doesn't even have to worry about the last security and green guns will be kept.
Green here. Still got enough.
And that's exactly the case, Mailman Malk. We are playing by the 2016 rules where you could not have been compromised by any targets either. You would never regain silent assassin rating. PG with 2 kills down, Phanium with the very likely other 2 kills down, and both of them waiting for banner. The triple shot lure has been initiated, propane in hand, and this will be a soundproof kill for the most part. And it's Banner's Pigiero's banner, the first one to arrive to the scene, and that was momentary red guns.
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Pidgey got red for a split second and
Oh, I didn't see.
that forced the restart. Really unfortunate there. Phanium is going to take some extra time there anyway, because of the suspicion that a propane explosion at the point where Pigiero has done it would still be investigated by NPCs around, but if you place it on the window rooftop, then you should be fine.
He slipped away. Shit.
No excuses, just find him.
So nice and even.
I'm interested to see. Sorry. I'm interested to see what these guys do for poison because you have a lot of options on this map.
A very quick call about the fire kills, because it will be related, I think, that you can't use the Molotov here, and they didn't bring it in, of course.
Yeah.
Which means it's always going to be Lowenthal for fire. And the poison kill, for me, the most convenient one would be Lowenthal, and the second one Davenport, but both of them are used for other kills, so what do we have left here?
Look at all this construction gear. This stuff ain't cheap.
You could also do a lethal syringe. Lots of
I-
agents carry those.
I just realized that that's an option, and I think I paused for literally 3 minutes during one of my Mumbai spins where it said Vanya poison, until I realized that I don't have to surf or anything, just syringe her.
Oh, Phanium has a syringe. I didn't realize that you brought in.
No GRB there, it means kill number 4. Just the fire remaining, which I think at this point could be the incinerator as well as the barrel, especially with that bullet distraction, which I don't really understand at the moment.
Oh, does the incinerator count as fire? I assume it was just like fall or something.
Need to have a chrome confirmation on it. Ooh, another red guns for Pigiero. I think the explosion brought some MPs is up there, but yeah, the staircase. It's all in Phanium's hand now, 3 minutes and 45 seconds in. And just 1 kill remaining, who I think will now knock out all these bikers.
I just heard a weird noise.
Yep, those 2 are down, and just a single last card remaining, at least of the ones who could be problematic, because I think the last 2 near the bike exit won't be trouble at any point of their cycles.
No, they're like busy working on stuff. They're not going to see it.
And it is now long jag to the incinerator, which should net the win for Phanium, but
Did we get a confirmation from Chrome? Does that count?
gonna check the rules quickly, but oh yeah, it's in the legal kill methods overview. Incinerators can be used for fire kills.
I
And
didn't
in
know
chat
that.
there's the confirmation too.
Ooh.
Right at the 5-minute mark, Phanium got kill number 5, and he's not exiting
Does
the
he
bike.
even... No, he's gonna... Oh, actually...
It's
Hey,
probably
where's he
just,
going?
I think it's just going to be the delivery guy taking from a different angle. One shot. And the explosive, he was planning to use the micro explosive for maybe a remote kill, but propane worked out even better in the end.
Yeah, I was a little confused with the micro explosives. Nice.
So that's Phanium out, and I didn't even see the headshot on PG's side. I suppose that was prompting a restart anyway, honestly. Chaos found a regular pistol kill there. That should always prompt a restart. Poor PG says in chat, he's fried right now. He just made a pistol kill too. He just got confused about the complications. I think it also said pistol and poison and elimination right next to each other. So the way Kurtz and I both said it's poison elimination, he might have just read pistol at some point. But it's
Got
not
the
match
author
over.
up next.
It's
It's going to be very interesting. I'm not really sure what the isolations are, the strats are here, because the only match I saw on this was an any percent. So gonna be interested to see this one.
Yeah, and yet to see a single spin there. I've heard Joker and Annie play one, but I just don't remember how it worked out. It was an ace complication, if You told me correctly, so we didn't
Uh-huh.
know much from that one either.
Oh no, that was the source. Oh.
Oh,
Maybe there wasn't any percent here. I don't know. But either way, I haven't seen the strats for this. Yeah.
I guess we shall see. It is match point for Phanium, but it's still possible for PG to start a comeback and a reverse sweep here. First to 6 points means PG needs to win the next 3 maps. Phanium just needs to win one of these 3, not counting, of course, the ties which may happen, which haven't happened, so can happen, but very likely. Oh, that's nice for Phanium.
He's doing the church bell meeting and then just trying to isolate the guys in the stairs, which is interesting. Stairs are garbage in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say janky, but same result.
Yeah.
And just finding the correct complication. I'm all set up. The next spin is going to arrive in about 1 minute and 10 seconds. So exciting times for Phanium and very little pressure on his end. He's really close to the final now, but these 2 maps have shown that really anything can happen.
Yeah. That sniper unpack is crazy.
Not a lot of players remaining in the brackets, but as always with the winners bracket final, these 2 can very easily match up. The loser of this match needs to win just the single match of the LB final to get back to the final, to the actual final, which is going to be first to 10 points, and I think RNG all the way. The real test of SASO Roulette and probably the biggest challenge you can face with only your suit.
And actually, it looks like the bingo match between these two was also just scheduled.
That's hilarious. They just cannot hide against each other or hide from one another. And for one more map, we are here at least. What's the spin here, Yoshi?
The spin here is Craig Black needs to be eliminated with a pistol elimination, and Brother Akram with a fire axe, and we have no instinct as a complication.
Well, who knows where the fire exits are in the author?
Is there one in the church, maybe?
Good evening,
Or one of the apartments? I don't know.
I worry it's Bravo Omo's office. So the clock tower near main start.
I'm opening it up. Let's see. There's one on the map, and it's in. You're right. It's in the clock tower. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Lots
What
of
a spin.
backtracking today. Lots of running.
Yep, with open carrying a large firearm, you can't holster or put in a briefcase. This is going to be delightful. Also with the added complication of no instinct, so.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to like. I mean, for me, I'd just be like opening the map a lot to see where they are.
Yeah, basically.
It's just annoying, especially with enforcers. That's the main thing that no instinct is hard with.
At least the yellow and red guns are back on the table. Phanium can easily stare knock out Brother Akram.
So the good old stare. Whatever you want to call that.
Exactly. And we've seen one question mark from a practice run for Phanium, but everything was silent here, so these bodies will be fine for a long time. How do you get the fire axe here though? It's going to be very interesting to see.
The question is, do they know where it is? Because I'm not sure if they do. If they checked hit maps yet.
I wanna say they know it by heart. At least the first 3 maps they check the lethal melees. It's an important match for both of them. Well, I'm just really excited about this, and in the meantime, both of them are going for a really similar Craig Black kill, but Pigiero cannot do it right now because he gets found just passing by the church staff. Minute 47 is Phanium's in-game time and PG loads back in. But this spin can rip at lot of moments, especially with the fire axe.
Go see what the hell
That
that
is
was.
Craig Black, author and aspiring mass murderer.
And what we've seen here is different thrown distractions to get some NPCs around. I thought at least the guard would come, but the last briefcase throw no one reacted to?
Are they too busy on the meeting or something?
I think you're right. It might be something related to that. Pidgey gets a red gun, frontal KO, side KO, so another restart on his end. Oh, target
target
lockdown.
lock.
Wouldn't necessarily say the end of the run, but it's very hard to salvage it from that point.
It was because he needed a pistol elimination.
Oh, of course.
And he KO'd him.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
I think it's, yeah, psychic lockdown, gun flash, any way you want to name it. Really unfortunate for Phanium. Back even for the time being. Pidgey's third try on these stairs. One success, one fail. Phanium will be just 15 seconds behind. Oh my god, it's so janky. The Season 1 bodyguards on the stairs with the scuffed briefcase in your hand, trying to silent attack or thrown KO, either is wrong.
Yeah. In Hitman 3, they made it so you have to switch hands to throw a briefcase, which is so stupid.
It really just makes any interaction with the briefcase so annoying, and Phanium leaps to a corner subdue. Wasn't really his intention, I'd say, because it was heard instantly.
Both your targets should be on their way to their meeting now.
So now Pidgey with the lead for the first time on this map.
So it looks like both players are isolating Akram and then going for the black kill, and then they're gonna grab the fire axe. And I don't know if that's the most optimal route, but it's maybe just good to get the Craig Black kill out of the way.
Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, that's so close for Pidgey, and that will cause a distraction, but not a peekaboo. And I think Pidgey just needs to hide in that corner for a bit more.
Yeah, I feel like with the sniper on the back, it's very possible to get another gun flash.
Which Pigiero doesn't know that Phanium riffs do, so doesn't have the knowledge, sadly. But we know that it's gonna be interesting.
Especially with these Season 1 guards. Yeah, placing the sniper down, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, and don't ever press T, because you are executed in this non-disguise change event, and that's a nice peekaboo there. The guard was nowhere near, apparently.
Yeah, I also have to watch out. There is some a guard that hangs out on one of the stairs up there. Gets the kill. The gunshot is hurt though. Should be okay.
Yeah, it's the church staff you mentioned, the floor above, I think, or maybe even the priest is up. I don't know if it's a disguise here. PG trying to leave the area, having some second thoughts about it, but now he's back on the square.
I mean, I guess they only really needed the sniper for the bell. I think that's all you need for it.
If you don't use the sniper for body shots long range, but you can do that with a pistol as well, I think, yeah, you have everything right now, just fire axe. This is going to be
Just
very
gotta run. I guess the best way to get into the tower is like just the pipe on the back, I guess.
That was gonna be my choice as well. Not sure if
Sometimes I forget that pipe exists. The only time I ever actually used it was for the bad boy elusive target.
Perhaps you could lure someone into this door. Yeah, with the coins in hand, I was gonna say.
And sometimes you get that roaming kitchen assistant who walks through. I don't know if he's on this map. I assume he is. I'm not sure though.
With the headphones, I remember. It's a very interesting disguise to get.
Ooh.
The short will be trespassing on the other side, but nice patience from Pidgey to wait out until he's gone.
You have to watch out for cameras here. You can also destroy the evidence here, but you just can't get seen with them.
It seems almost unfathomable, but it seems Pidgey for this event, for this complication, because what else is there other than the fire axe, but still has a plan. Nicely done.
The fire has been cleaned.
It's going to shoot the evidence without shooting the guard's head.
And it's fire axe.
Moment of truth. An empty Sapienza, still a dangerous Sapienza. And you can see on Phanium's side that really aren't many NPCs around, but still.
Right, if I had to guess, the best way is to like go through the safe house. There you go.
Oh, that's a really good call there. Don't really know, you don't have the ICA keys for this mission, but wouldn't really be the hardest way to get there.
Yeah, maybe just going through the roads. There's not a lot of NPC.
Ooh, some
I'm turning around. Oh.
trying to place the item to look out the area.
I think you just drop it. Maybe it's not.
If you're in range of the NPC and you drop it, then first they will question you and then you go insta-compromised. PG checking this door.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if an NPC was actually looking. I didn't catch him.
Feeling really nervous for these players. Because this is something that you really don't do a lot.
Oh my god. Okay, looks like the guard's like inching forward. Okay.
Good head turn. But there are NPCs around this area, so I...
Yeah, I like to placing the axe to like look at your surroundings first.
This is so smart from PG because now we can see on the minimap reaching this floor that there's at least one lady and I think she's walking or she's sitting. Yeah, she's sitting in a chair. What are you on, Joker? It's the actual no instinct complication here. Your wish came through, I guess.
You get a hider.
I wanna say you're fine either way, but maybe the safer the better. Ekrem's house is still not empty. There's still the 2 guards around. Will this be heard?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a box nearby though. There's not a box in the safe house, I don't think.
ChromeX said it's not scary, then why am I holding my hands so hard? Rooting for these players to carry the fire axe to the target. And now Pidgey is good on the cycles thanks to 1 coin. I think all of these doors will be open. And now he's back in safety. Phanium took a couple extra minutes getting the fire axe and getting down.
Yeah, as long as no one heard that throw on his head, it should be fine.
And yeah, placing the item was the way here. 1 more coin for safety, I guess, to not sure to delay that guard, but Pidgey is really close now to an exit and he doesn't have a briefcase to pull out a sniper rifle from.
Yep, he placed it in the church and left it. Oh my god, that flashing light on fading screen.
Oh, Phanium Flash is more than a PC player, but it's a really smart throw out of the window, just gonna be too little too late.
Hey, if it landed right in front of this guy, I guess that's not ideal, but you just wait for him to turn around.
Yeah, PG taking the map, and I think he would have had the better in-game time at this point. And we keep going.
Going to the Christmas map. Holiday Hoarders.
Oh, or should I say ho ho ho?
Yeah, I haven't seen this in SASO Roulette yet. I'm interested.
Can't wait to type out these very foreign names to me. I think it's Harvey Slick and
Mark? Is it Mark?
Marv Gonif. Harry Bonanno, maybe, and Marv Gonif.
And definitely on this map, you're going to want to use the Santa suit for those extra chimney exits.
Which he realized a couple hours ago, so he will be loading in as Santa for sure.
Yeah, this map isn't super bad. I mean, the targets like self-isolate themselves. It's not really in public areas, but it should be interesting still. And unlike the Patient Zero maps and like a house built on sand, the bonus maps,
That's confirmed.
you get multiple starting locations here.
Good work,
Well, you know, I don't see the the message yet, but the way which Jinx thinks, it might as well be just a forced starting location, which does make some fun spins in Dartmoor at least. "57 past the hour" is still 3 minutes from now, and once I get the message from Chrome, we'll of course as always type in the conditions there and getting ready to reveal it on time. Right? Will this be the map in which Phanium secures his grand final spot, or for the second time today we go map number 5? I do want to say something about this kill method, but I can't for 2 more minutes. I fear I'm gonna forget it by the time it's live, but
If it does go to map 5, it'll be a house built on sand, which is not my favorite map. No, you're not gonna see very many interesting strats on that one.
you say it's not one of your favorites?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if you said favorite or not favorite.
Target down.
Maybe with the right kills and complications, but I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll see, but it's very heavy on the bonus missions. And I think it's a season 1 bonus mission at that. Author to Holiday to a house built on sand. But it may end here as well. Phanium still 1 map away from winning.
Yeah, both players are the Santa suit.
Yeah, it's the way to win if the spin allows it. You gotta stay as Santa.
Yep.
Body shot is not elimination or a kill method, but still nice to see how he reacts.
I want to see something like the hatchet or something.
Yeah, I guess there's no lethal melee which would be as ridiculous as the Fire Axe, but it always makes the spins nicer.
Yeah, or something like the saber, maybe. I don't know.
I really can't predict, but because I know, of course, so I don't want to foreshadow either.
I'm just throwing kills up there.
Yeah, hope you're right. Could be nice, of course. So what's this? 10 more seconds in map number 4 of the semifinals. Phanium taking the 4-0 lead in very interesting circumstances, but PG taking 1 map back. It could take the second one with this spin. Harry Smokey Bagnat with his pistol elimination for the 3rd map in a row. And Marv Sliganif is the 4 kill.
Is Marv the one on the top or the bottom?
I have no idea.
Because if it's on the bottom, that's going to be a lot harder. I don't know where you'd fall.
And Effie called the slick fall. So I suppose that's interesting because he would be the downstairs target.
Oh, that's really interesting. How would you do that?
Marv is the basement.
Could you get a fall from the... like under the main stairs? Like for the main entrance? So you could get a fall from there. I don't know.
I think there are some good spots there. I've heard PG talk about a lockdown potentially. As Phanium gets the first kill, PG tries to get the silent, the pistol elimination part, but gets red anyway. It's now 45 second or more lead for Phanium, who needs to only get the 4 kill. It's either a long drag or a panic.
Pistol elimination fear, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's of course not the biggest kill method pool, but still nice to see the patterns. It doesn't feel too repetitive because also different maps. Phanium is going with the dragging route. If this is not seen, oh my goodness. None of the
Also
NPCs.
interested why he brought the micro explosive.
It might be part of his default loadout, including the pistol, or he was contemplating the lockdown with the explosion but went against it. We'll have to see about that one, and Fanny wants to use this staircase and gonna use a lot of time to do it. I think I wanna say Pigiero practiced the lockdown strat, which might make this one really quick for PG, but let's see how he handles him. Doesn't react to the pistol distractions because he was just out of the range. There's the lockdown now. Will any of the guards follow, and where will Marv run? Didn't find the place yet. Now he's running, and now he's running for the staircase, and Phanium is going for the long drag. This might win the map for Pigiero if he can get his green guns, but it's a lot of chasing still to go. Because of the I guess the bad guy mechanics, they are not actual guards, they are still civilians who do their own stuff. I guess this is sort of a intended weird lockdown mechanic. I'm not sure if PG is expecting this one, but certainly very interesting. PG now has the hammer in hand, and if this fountain is lethal, PG I think has done the comeback.
Wow, that's insane. I did not know you could put, like, you fall there. Wow.
Yep, and I was worried that this would take long for PG, but Marv is running very quickly, and Phanium can only drag him very slowly, and he had to wait for some NPC cycles. He will get the kill now, but PG is exiting right now. I think this is 4-4 bot. It was green. The last frame was green. And the frame after it as well. PG with the best mission score of his Hitman career in Holiday Orders will tie the score up for 4-4. I guess it's technically a photo finish, so I won't update the scores, but I think we can be very...
house built on sand now.
I think we can expect that 5th map, and PG is smart to be there already. Going to see the time difference there. I wanna say it's at least 25 seconds. And Phanium's new gen console will never overcome that. I think it was first try from Fanny anyway. ChromeX keeping us in suspense, and maybe calculating loading times anyway. But there is no world. Then it doesn't come to house built on sand decider. 27 seconds is the difference. As long as we don't have the score update, I'll keep the spin up, but of course it's for Holiday Hoarders. We have the Marv lockdown strat. Decided the map, and there's the Phanium wave. Maybe just a little break from Phanium for just a minute before the wave, but it was very obvious that it would take a certain old hardware to make a 27-second photo finish in chesting, so it is now decided in house built on sand. I think it's only the 3rd Marrakesh night spin we had so far. Ashton played me on the 2nd day of the tournament, and then a long break until yesterday. where Joker ensured his 6-0 victory against Yanni on that map. And the match will end right here today as well, because there is really no way that this goes 47 minutes or a photo finish tie.
I don't think so. You'd have to get a really insane complication and kill, but even then, it's like, I don't know.
Exactly right.
I don't know enough about this map. But,
Yeah, me neither. The season bonus missions is just so hard to check.
Target down. 2 objectives remaining.
We're just some lethal melees in this map. Let's see.
What did you say? Sorry.
One
I'm just gonna look at maps to see what lethal melees are. an
Oh,
option.
true. Yeah, let us know what the spiciest ones are.
I mean, you can do electrocution. There's the opportunity with the pool at the Shisha Cafe. That's not hard, I don't think. Okay.
I think that
There's
could
there's the folding knife in the shoe shop.
You should bring
folding knife, interesting.
There's the battle axe off by the left side of the map near the carpet shops.
Could never say no to a good axe, but the fact that the folding knife is here is definitely an interesting addition. I think it's usually a season 2 item.
Yeah, there's plenty of scissors, not kitchen knives and cleavers in the market area. There's screwdrivers which are a little farther away. Actually, we did see a screwdriver yesterday in Joker's match. Yeah, I think a folding knife would be interesting to get to Shisha. Battle axe too.
Yeah, for sure. And of course the complication to make it either more interesting or more boring. Pidgey doing that electrocution kill setup. I mean, it's a mission story, it's scripted, but it feels still so finicky / tough to get and takes a lot of time, so... And there's the non-target kill as well.
Something like fall for one of these guys. I don't know what's legal or not, actually.
I imagine fall would be fine because of the meeting.
No, fall isn't legal for either. Interesting.
Okay.
Wonder why that is.
I trust Chrome's judgment on that for sure.
Yeah.
And
They're the same for Kong, electrocution is allowed, and for Matthew, it's not allowed. That's the only difference.
Right. Makes sense because of the scripted kill, it just only works one
Yeah.
way, I guess. Well, what a match we've had here. Seemed like Phanium could, of course, capitalizing on Pidgey's misfortune, make it a quick one, 3-mapper, but Pidgey came back and the fight to be the first finalist is still wide open and it will be decided here in a house built on sand. And please, Yoshi, for the final spin, what do we have here?
Oh my god, for Kong we have the cleaver, and for Matthew we have the folding knife, which... Ooh, we're gonna see an ace, any percent here.
Yep, the ace decider, which is I think Phanium's most hated, well, at least a condition he's vocal against, so hopefully he will still do well on that. And PG looking up the folding knife, which you mentioned it as interesting, Chris mentioned it is the consistently worst melee, so quite interesting start there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go all the way to the shoot now, which isn't super far away, but it is a little bit of a detour.
Phanium won't be using the any percent part of his strat just yet, just wants to make Matthew go closer to Kong.
Couldn't you just like KO him? Or yeah, you're right. It would be closer to get him to the Shisha Cafe.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it would have worked either way, but Phanium worked it out nicely, and PG is also using Emetics, trying to keep those green guns as long as possible. It's not a spin where you could really get into combat for long periods of time because there are too many guards inside.
Big.
Phanium,
going right for the folding knife.
Phanium, instead of using the key, going for the sniper to open the door, but Not a lot of time lost there, and still feels like a tiny bit of a lead because Peach is still entering the shoe shop.
Yeah, the exits are weird on this map. There's one of them that needs a crowbar for an exit. There's also the delivery truck, which you need a key for. Definitely interesting exits. It's not on the main mission.
Yep.
I think the delivery truck key is in the Shisha Cafe, so it might not be a terrible option. I don't know.
I think it's in the courtyard, and 2 Phanium's right at the moment. But that's for another time, and I think Phanium, after those 2 kills, could also just exit the west side of the bazaar, but it's really about these 2 kills. He gets caught just passing. I think that's not a problem. As long as there's no combat, that's the only thing I worry about for these players.
And you're good to go, sir. Thanks.
I can't come back in.
As long as you have an invite.
Bodies being found is also not a problem. It's just
Oh, okay.
Phanium definitely has both items. I didn't see Pidgey grab the cleaver, but he might have from using the different route.
Getting in the box.
Typical.
Yeah, that's the folding knife.
2 objectives remaining.
And
Document
Phanium
1 objective.
Phanium just 1 kill away. Pidgey going for Kong first. It's all about the cycle of Kong to Kang to decide the winner of this match.
Sir, you are not authorized.
And Phanium going risky there. Going into combat,
Oh,
trying to leave
Oh
the
my
area,
God.
but this is going to be so many guards and gets into
Yep,
punch
and he's
fight.
oh
I
my god.
don't
he's-
see him survive, but still alive, needs to
Oh,
hop over this
maybe.
fence and maybe, but
Oh.
he's not.
That was so close.
And Pidgey unknowingly has the match in his hands. If he can survive and exit just as slow as possible to do this last kill, last objective, then he can win this match and be the first finalist. And Pidgey has the perfect timing. He will be chest passing and is quickly hunted,
Oh.
needs to quickly act there.
Oh,
And-
we're gonna. Oh, but he's going up the pipe.
I think that's the winning move here. Combat is still here, but
he
through the
gonna get
rooftop he may advance.
Oh my god.
Can't drop
Wait,
here,
can-
but the rooftop should be fine. It's so far away. Still getting gunshots. So many gunshots for Pidgey.
Oh my god. I don't know if these guys are aware yet.
He cannot go down this way. He needs to use the other way around and get to the exit. There's one other way down this rooftop.
Hey, you can't be here. Hey, this guy's nuts.
Oh.
He's gonna have to deal with him sooner or later.
There's an exit near here, but you need the crowbar.
Oh, and Pidgey is going to die because the entirety of Morocco is shooting at him. I guess that's technically not a mud shot, just pause buffering, and Pidgey dies to it as well. Phanium back in the lead.
Oh my god.
People do lose their mind on Ace. Chris is right, and Pidgey does play a lot of Improv Royale. I think Phanium has tried it as well before, but the final map experience, and you don't go for in-game time. Real time is all that matters. It just makes you so nervous.
The ace complication is so interesting because do you sacrifice like getting shot for some time? It's like how do you balance it? It's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, it's really difficult. And I think this works on an empty clip. But still a lot of shots to go, and I don't know if anyone wants to start a gunfight without any bullets remaining, so Phanium has to wait it out and switches up the kills. PG is chest passing a little, he's contemplating. Phanium was compromised for a second only, but now combat as well, and he will be stuck in this room perhaps?
Could hide in the box and wait till it's over.
Do you wait that long though? Phanium
Yeah.
won't. And no one's really shooting at him, he's only hunted. I think the
Yeah,
main exit is an exit.
It is. Yeah, I mean, there's one guard there, but he's just walking.
And
And then he said
seems,
GG.
yeah, no combat there, and Phanium's second try will win him the map and the match. What an incredible 5-mapper, 2 stars, just enough to secure the final spot for Phanium, and he is the first finalist of SASO Roulette 2. What an incredible match. I think PG will play it out for Pride, but he will have to play it out in the lower bracket final to make it back against Phanium on Friday, January the 6th. Exactly 2 weeks from now, so perfectly on schedule.
Plenty of time to get that practice in.
Absolutely, and it also even allows us to go for a little break after this match, because I've heard that Phanium's unavailable until the 27th, and I think it's only for the best that not many matches are played during Christmas. Let's just see this PG run out, because he did so well today, so deserves the finish to be shown as well.
All objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
Can't really remember Phanium's in-game time anymore. I think it was really similar, close to 6
Yeah, I
minutes.
think it was like a 2:30 something.
Ah, okay. So it was basically just the fact that Pigiero restarted later, loaded in later, and just snowballed, and PG's second try just came latest. But if I can interact with the brackets, then I can show the updated ones, and Phanium is confirmed the first finalist of SASO Roulette 2. PG in losers round 7, waiting to fight back, needs to win just one match. And his opponent will be either Joker J, who's in losers round 6, or Coates versus me. The winner of that match, rather. We will have to fight it out from losers round 5 in the following days.
I think you versus Joker would be a really good match.
I do hope to make it there. I hope to make it as far as possible, but Coates as well is a really tough opponent. I can't wait to meet him, and I don't even know what maps I should be hoping for, I should be hoping against, so going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely China. No.
Maybe I'll think about it. If I want to shoot myself in the foot, then maybe I will pick China. But yeah, there's no upcoming matches pages, and there's no upcoming matches either. So this is a couple day of break probably for SASO Roulette, but I want to thank ChromeX once again for adminning this. And yeah, before I say goodbye, what do you think about this match, Joshi?
Oh, I thought it was a great match.
Yeah,
So much back and forth, like in that Bangkok. Oh my god, they were ripping left and right.
I don't believe in the jinx, but I still feel so bad for PG about that late chip.
Yeah, and like we had all these like fire axe and a folding knife is just stuff out of the way that you're never normally gonna go to. So definitely interesting to see the routes that these players took.
Yep, and really looking forward to see both Phanium in the final and PG in the losers final, but that would be it from us today. Thanks again, Yoshi, for joining me on the co-cast.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you everyone for watching. Jesus the players, and until next time, good night everyone.